Picture this. It's March 7th, 2025. The Lakers just clawed out an overtime nail-biter against the Knicks at Crypto.com Arena, and LeBron James is on fire. 31 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, a near triple-double masterpiece. But forget the stat line, because what happens next is pure chaos. LeBron storms courtside, locks eyes with Stephen A. Smith, and gets right in his face, looking ready to explode. Video clips are blowing up X faster than a fast break. King James, sweat dripping, towering over Smith, who's just standing there, soaking up the heat like it's nothing. The word buzzing through the stands? LeBron's out here defending his rookie son Bronny from Smith's non-stop shade throwing. This isn't about basketball. This is a dad turning the arena into a war zone, and the internet's losing its mind over it. Fans are screaming, phones are filming, and within minutes, it's viral. Everyone's asking, what did Smith say to make LeBron snap like that? Was it some fresh dig from the game or a pileup of months of trash talk? LeBron's not playing around. He's got that Papa Bear roar dialed up, and Smith's caught in the crosshairs. But why go public right there mid-celebration? Was it planned, or did something that night push him over the edge? You're not gonna get the full scoop anywhere else. This is the kind of drama that demands your eyes on every second. Stick with me, cause it gets worse. Wait till you hear what Smith said about it the next morning. Morning hits, March 8, 2025, and Stephen A. Smith storms First Take like a man with a story to tell. LeBron James came at him courtside last night, and it was a showdown too hot to air unfiltered. Smith spilling it all, says LeBron rolled up out of the blue, mid-victory glow, from that Lakers-Knicks overtime thriller, and let loose a verbal barrage he can't even repeat. FCC would have a meltdown. The gist? Mind what you say about my kid? Bronny, the 20-year-old Lakers rookie, is the spark that lit this fire. Smith's playing it smooth, framing it as pure dad instinct, not a baller beef, calls LeBron a wonderful father, just guarding his cub from the media wolves. But here's the sting. He tosses in a jab. LeBron's got his number through Rich Paul and Maverick Carter, so why not call private? Why turn Crypto.com into a stage for this smackdown? Smith's smirking, saying he gets it, even respects it, but you can feel the shade. He's not backing down from whatever he said that triggered this. Was LeBron's outburst a heat-of-the-moment flex? Or a calculated warning shot to every critic out there? X is already buzzing with Bronny chants, but Smith's cool-as-ice vibe leaves us hanging. What's he hiding behind that grin? You're probably thinking, what's got LeBron so mad he'd risk this scene? Don't blink, because it gets crazier. Wait till you hear what Smith's been saying about Bronny for months. This courtside clash didn't come out of nowhere. Stephen A. Smith's been swinging at Bronny James for months, and it's a brutal 1-2 punch of shade and stats. Rewind to January 2025. He's on First Take, practically pleading with LeBron to stop this, hammering that Bronny's NBA spot is a nepotism gift, pure and simple. He's got the receipts too. Bronny's averaging a measly 1.4 points per game, shooting a shaky 25.8% across 18 Lakers appearances, barely making a dent. Smith's out here yelling, this kid's not ready, says he's only wearing that purple and gold because LeBron's the king pulling strings behind the curtain. Flip the script to the G League. Bronny's dropping 13.4 points, locking down defense, looking like a future star, and Smith's pointing there, screaming, that's where he belongs. He's calling the Lakers gig a pressure cooker Bronny didn't earn, a spotlight too bright for a 20-year-old still finding his legs. Meanwhile, LeBron's been the hype man since day one. High school mixtapes, bold claims Bronny's better than half the league. Smith's not buying it, says this father-son dream's a fantasy LeBron's forcing, not fate. So when LeBron stormed courtside March 7th, was it this piling up that snapped him? Is Smith just spitting harsh truth or poking a lion for clicks? X is buzzing. Some nod at the stats, others call it disrespect. You're probably wondering, what's LeBron's side of this? Hang on, because it gets wilder when we dive into his dream that started it all. LeBron James has been dreaming this dream louder than a stadium roar. Him and Bronny, side by side, rewriting NBA history, and he's been building it brick by brick. Way back in Bronny's high school days, LeBron's out there, courtside at Sierra Canyon, hyping his kid like he's the second coming, dropping lines like, he's better than some dudes in the league right now. Fast forward to October 20, 2024, Lakers season opener, and it happens. Father and son share the court, a historic blink and you miss it moment. First ever in the NBA. LeBron's grinning ear to ear, dropping 31 points against the Knicks on March 7th, like it's nothing, proving he's still the king. But Bronny, he's out there struggling. 1.4 points per game, 25.8% shooting, barely a whisper next to Dad's thunder. LeBron's been pushing this fairy tale hard, calling it destiny, a legacy play. Bronny's his blood, his pride, his mini-me in Lakers gold. Yet Stephen A. Smith's tearing it down, screaming nepotism, saying Bronny's only there because LeBron's pulling levers. Is this a dad lifting his son to greatness or shoving him into a spotlight he can't handle? That courtside clash on March 7th, LeBron in Smith's face, screams he'll fight tooth and nail for this vision. But at what cost? Is Bronny thriving or drowning in this? You're probably thinking, LeBron's earned this, right? Maybe, but the cracks are showing. Don't look away now, because it gets messier when X picks sides in this family feud. X is a straight-up war zone right now. LeBron's army is clashing with Smith's squad, and it's a bloodbath you can't unsee. After that March 7th, 2025 courtside explosion, LeBron and Stephen A. Smith's face post-Lakers-Knicks OT win. The internet split down the middle, and it's brutal! Team LeBron's charging in, roaring, King's protecting his cub. They're hyping his 31-point, near triple-double night, saying he's earned the right to flex for Bronny. Posts are flying. Thousands of likes on Leave Bronny Alone, Smith's a hater, with fans turning that glare down into a meme goldmine. Then there's Team Smith swinging back hard. Truth hurts, deal with it. They're waving Bronny's 1.4-point NBA stat line like a flag, arguing LeBron's dream doesn't change facts. Kid's not ready. They're retweeting Smith's G League praise, 13.4 points, lockdown D, saying that's proof he's out of his depth up top. Hashtags are popping. Team LeBron versus Smith was right, and it's a full-on fan civil war. LeBron's silent since the clash. No tweets, no clapbacks, letting the mob duke it out, while Smith's smirking on first take, soaking up the chaos. Who's winning? X leans loud for LeBron's Papa Bear vibes, but Smith's logic's got traction. Stats don't lie, right? Or do they? Is this just noise or a sign Bronny's caught in a bigger storm? You're probably picking a side already. Drop it in the comments, but don't jump ship, cause it gets sadder when we zoom in on the kid stuck in this mess. Bronny James is 20 years old, a Lakers rookie, and right now he's carrying a weight no stat line can measure, stuck smack in the middle of LeBron's war with Stephen A. Smith. Picture this kid, March 7th, 2025. His dad's out there dropping 31 points, then storming courtside to defend him from Smith's shade. All while Bronny's NBA numbers whisper failure, 1.4 points per game. A shaky 25.8% from the field over 18 games. Smith's been relentless, calling him a nepotism baby, saying he's only there because LeBron's the king, not because he's earned it. Flip to the G League. 13.4 points, suffocating defense, and Bronny's shining, a star in the shadows. But up with Dad, he's barely touching the court, missing shots, drowning in a legacy that's more crown than cape. October 22nd, 2024 was the dream. Father and son together, NBA history, but now it's a nightmare loop of not good enough. LeBron's courtside fury screams he'll burn it all down for Bronny. But is this shield or a spotlight crushing him? X is split. Some cry he's getting robbed of a fair shot. Others say he's buckling under hype he didn't ask for. What's Bronny feeling? Pride, pressure, or panic? He's not talking, just grinding, while Dad and Smith slug it out. Is LeBron's love lifting him up or dragging him down a path he can't walk? You're probably thinking, poor kid's trapped. And you're right, but hang on, cause it gets crazier when we peek at where this train wreck's headed next. This LeBron Smith showdown's a live wire, and we're all waiting for the next spark. Will it be fists up or a handshake? March 7th, 2025, LeBron turned Crypto.com into a battlefield, charging Stephen A. Smith courtside to defend Bronny after a 31-point Lakers win over the Knicks. He's a lion, doesn't back down, ever, and that glare down says he's ready to go again if Smith keeps swinging. Smith's cool as ice on first take March 8th, shrugging it off as Dad rage, praising LeBron's heart, but he's not budging, still calling Bronny's NBA spot a nepotism grab. Could LeBron flip this private? Rich Paul's got Smith's number. Why no call yet? Or is he prepping a bigger play? A press conference to torch the narrative? Maybe drop some Bronny's My Legacy mic drop. Smith's got first take locked. Ratings are gold right now, so he might double down, lean harder into stats don't lie. The Lakers are 36-20, rolling hot. Does this fuel their fire or crack the locker room? Bronny's out there, grinding quiet, while X keeps the pot boiling. Half want blood, half want peace. What's LeBron plotting? Another courtside stare, or a sit down to bury it? Smith's smirking like he knows something. Will he push till LeBron breaks? You're probably guessing, this can't just fizzle. And it won't. Every move's a domino, and the board's still shaking. Don't you dare click away, because it gets wilder when we wrap this chaos into one explosive Bama truth. Here's the raw, unfiltered truth. LeBron James versus Stephen A. Smith is a clash that's got us all glued, and it's a messy mix of family and fireworks. March 7th, 2025, LeBron turned a Lakers OT win, 31 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, into a courtside cage match, staring down Smith to defend Bronny from the nepotism shade. Smith hits back on First Take March 8th, cool as ever, says it's a dad's love, not a baller's beef, but doubles down. Bronny's 1.4 points, 25.8% shooting in 18 games don't earn that Lakers jersey. LeBron's pull does. LeBron's chasing a dream. Father-son glory, sealed October 22nd when they played together, while Bronny's stuck, shining in the G League at 13.4 points but fading up top. X is a circus. Half roar for LeBron's protect my kid vibe, half crown Smith's stats don't lie truth bomb. So what's this really? A family feud? LeBron's a lion shielding Bronny from a world chewing him up. Or a media game? Smith poking the king for clicks while Bronny's the pawn. LeBron's silent since. No tweets, just that glare echoing, while Smith's smirking, playing pundit and puppet master. The Lakers are 36-20. Does this spark them or sink them? You're not getting this T-sweeter anywhere else. This is a dad's heart crashing into a critic's mic, and it's unfinished. Will LeBron swing again, or Bronny step up to shut it down? Drop your take, Team LeBron or Smith, and hit that sub button, because it gets crazier when the next chapter drops.